Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another solo play by me. I hope everyone is doing well out there this morning, or this afternoon, or perhaps even this evening. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me okay. I'll be switching to the table momentarily, and we are going to be playing Deep Space D-6, which is a small dice-chucking, dice placement game about surviving in space, keeping your ship intact while you are being bombarded by the baddies. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Da-da-da. Hello. Alright. I'm going to be just sort of playing and teaching at the same time. I also just recently did a review of this game, so if you want to know more about it, you can always check that out. Okay, fine. You can see me. You can hear me. Let's do this thing. I will likely... We'll see. We'll play it by ear, but it's possible I'll play this twice through. Let's go ahead and cut to the table here. And let's take a look at what's happening. So, I've got my ship set up here. There are several ships that come in the box. And if I do indeed play twice, I'll obviously change up the ship. I've got my manual. We've got the spot here for dice that go to the infirmary and need to be healed. And for returned dice, got a deck of baddies over here. And then I've got my shields and my hull. I need to keep that hull from going all the way to 0 or I lose. And I need to get through this deck of mostly evil, bad events to win. I got to get through that to win. So let's go ahead and get ready. So, to set up, I need to put out some. I think 2. Alright, yep. So I'm going to draw 2 of these threat cards. And then I'm going to put it in the spot where it says it goes based on that number. Also, if it's a triangle or a square, it would go on one side or the other side. This one happens to be a nothing happens card. It says nothing happens, don't panic. Alright, so that one we can just throw away. So there we go, and now I am ready to begin. So I go through the breakdown here of what I'm supposed to do. Alright, so it's basically, I roll these dice, whichever ones are actually available to me. I'm going to trigger the scanners if this is full. Then I'll use the dice I've got to activate different stations, draw a new threat, play it, roll this die to see what hits me, and then gather all the available crew and start at the top again. So here we go. Alright, now any of these that show this symbol here are going to go right there. They got like a silver background. Those would be bad. Alright, so that's all out. And then with the rest of these, I can do whatever I want to. So in this case, I've got this ship, and these are going to be different based on the ship, but this ship has the, and these all have names. I forget exactly what they are. The kinds of dice. There we go. So Commander. Commander dice are these, and in this case, I get to change a crew die to any other face. Another 1. The tactical ones, let me fire lasers, take these things out. I've got the medical down here. I get to return all the units from the infirmary or return one of these. I've got shields, what is it called? Science, okay, so that lets me recharge the shields or put out a stasis beam. Let's talk about that later. And this is to repair the hull, that is engineering. So right now what I need to be doing is using this die here to turn this one into tactical. I'm going to be using both of these for tactical. Fire lasers. It's 1 damage plus 2 for each additional die that is tactical. That's 3 damage. That means for every one, I lower this. 1, 2, 3. Once it falls out the bottom, I'm done with it. And then with these 2, I'm going to use this one to return this die off of here. And with this one, I don't need to do anything. I'm not going to assign it. Once that's done, I'm going to draw a new one. It's going to go in its appropriate place. And then I'm going to roll this die to see what bad stuff happens. It's a 5. I check all of these cards for 5s. No 5s. I'm good. Next turn. I can clear these, and I can get these back. The only things I wouldn't be able to take is anything locked up here or infirmary dice. That's all there is to her. That's it. Luke Prize in the house. How you doing, buddy? All right. Let's see. All right. I will be using that. In this game, I do get to break up the lasers. I can spread the damage. So I'll use both of these for 1, 2, 3 damage. And the rest of these, I'll do that to return this. And I'm good. I don't need to assign these. So we reveal that. We roll a 6. Nothing happens. I'm good. So far, so good. It's the calm before the storm. All right, let's take a look. That goes there. You dead. And I'm getting very lucky with these dice rolls also. That's it. I'm good right there. Friendly fire. Now this is a different card. You'll see the square in the corner means it goes elsewhere, not down this track. Immediately send all the what is it? Tactical? They're calling tactical to the infirmary. Then discard. This was friendly fire, so this one ends up in the infirmary because of that friendly fire. So now for this starting turn right now, I'm rolling fewer dice. Alright, that goes up there. I will use this to return that. I will use this to return this from the infirmary. And I'm good. I will draw one. It's a scout. It goes right there. It says if you lost hull this round, lose 1 additional hull. Did not happen. Let's keep going. Alright, I got 2 of these up here. Thankfully, I'm also getting everything else I need. I'm going to change a crew die. I'm going to change this one into tactical for the lasers. It's just 1 damage. And then with that, I'm going to return this. And with that, I'm going to return this. I add 1. Cosmic existentialism must be completed before signing any other science crew. So we're going to put this over here, and this is dealt with by assigning 1 science crew, whatever's on the bottom right hand corner over here. So I'm not going to be able to assign any science crew until I assign 1 to this card first. So that's that, and now I roll. There's nothing to roll. Doesn't really matter. Okay, these come back. This comes back. Alright. So this one I cannot assign. Fine. I'll change this one into tactical. I'm going to put them both here. 1 and the rest. And I'll put this one there, eliminating that. Draw a card. It goes over here, distracted. Return this unit, then discard. And it is... I know I got rid of it with these 2. Oh, it's 1 unit that has to get locked on there. Is that right? Haven't seen this one in a while. Waiting card revealed. Immediately place a die on it. Yeah. So I need to put 2 of these on it in order to return this distracted crew to my pool of dice. Alright? So that's it. I'm now rolling only these 3. That one's distracted. These 2 are locked. Alright, so now there's this step that I've been able to avoid so far. When 3 of these happen, the very next step, so I roll the dice and I place those, and now I see if it's full. If it is full, I have to draw 1 of these cards, so the tempo picks up a little bit. Alright, it's a fighter, just a small fighter, and now these 3 will go down here. And with the other 2 I rolled, I am going to... This is not a good roll. Repairing the hull doesn't help me. Recharging the shields doesn't help me. So instead what I'll do is the stasis beam on here. Stasis beam lets me, using this die, put a stasis beam on this fighter, on any one ship. And if it comes up in the roll, it doesn't activate. I'm holding it on a stasis beam. So, let's see. I would roll. Why are there dice on that one? It or completed. Oh, I have to roll it first. I need to assign these and then roll that. Okay. So this won't matter, but I'll roll it anyway. This would be a 2 here. It's in the stasis beam, so I don't get hit. That one's locked. I get these. Da-da-da. I forgot to actually flip one. Didn't I? Yes. And I rolled a 2. That was okay. Alright. Yeah, sometimes when I flip this one, I forget that there's a normal step in which you flip one. This one's an extra. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I'm missing anything here. Gary, yeah, I was thinking I was going to play one of the Omniverse games, but I'll do that soon enough. Yeah, I forgot to draw the new threat, but I did. I made it up. I'm good. Alright, that's my roll. I'm good there. This super sucks. I am going to change this one into this one. I'll put out the 2 lasers to take these guys out. I will draw a new one. Nothing happens. Don't panic. And then I roll, but there's no need to roll. I get these. Start another round. Alright. That happens. So I draw one. And then that one goes there. Hydra cannons. Oh, this one is actually, we're going to set that aside because it's part of the boss. If it has this symbol on the bottom, it's part of a boss. And when all 6 parts of the boss show up, I have to contend with all of it at once. So we're going to set that aside over here. And I'll draw a replacement. That's also part of the boss. Okay. Put that over here. This one, this rescue mission lets me... once I earn it, I'll keep it as a special ability, and I get to discard it anytime later on I want to activate the power. In this case, I get to discard this to re-roll all of the, I don't know what these things are called, the little threats rolled that turn. So, if I choose to earn that later on, that's what it'll do. I'm not doing so hot. I have a single die left here. It's not going to do a thing for me, so I'm not going to assign it. I draw a new card. It's going to go there. It says that the shields are offline. So, bloop. And... okay, and then I roll. Okay, it's a 4, which does trigger on this. It says -1 nebula health, which means it goes there. When it's finally gone, then the shields come back online. Right now is not a bad moment for this to happen, seeing as to how all the other threats aren't really hurting me too much. Okay, that's 1. That's 1. That means I draw 1. Raiders goes there. And then with these 2 dice, not really a lot I can do. I will... Okay, so the leader's not going to do anything here, this commander die. I'm not going to worry about that one. This one, I guess I should assign to the nebula. I'm assuming I can assign it to the nebula. Mm-hmm. I don't see why not. So I do that. I knock this out. This is back to normal here. Actually, it starts at 0, doesn't it? When the shields come back from being off, they start at nothing. And then I draw a new one. Nothing happens. Don't panic. And then I roll for this. It's a 2, so I'm good. Let me start again. Oh my. That is terrible. I'm going to use this to change one of these. I'm going to change it into science. I'll put it there. I'll recharge my shields. It goes all the way to the top. That's it. The rest of these I can't use right now. I will draw a new card. Don't panic. I'm getting super lucky. It's a 3. I am still getting super lucky. All right. Do that and that. And I will change this into that. Hit this guy for 1. Stasis beam it. Draw 1. Cloaked threats. After the threats phase, roll the threat die again. Alright, I will roll. It doesn't really matter. This is stasis beamed. Nothing matters. And then I would roll it again. Alright, oh, you're locked. And you're good. Alright, there we go. That gives me one of these. Solar Winds. Just goes anywhere. It's not tied to one of the levels. If I hit on a 2 there, I get -5 hull, and then I have to discard that. It's a one-time thing. Terrible. Terrible. Alright, let's see. What have we got over here? Okay. Get rid of that with my lasers. And with this one, I'm going to start working on this distracted. There we go. I will draw a new one before I roll for the threats. This is a big flagship, and I have to roll twice. First roll is a 3. I'm good. And actually, I don't have to roll twice because I would have to hit on the 2 to do this. So I'm good. Just 3. Nothing happened. Right, back to me, and this is locked, helping that. So this is all I've got. I really need that other, what is it called? The medical. I need that other medical die so I can unlock that. Right. Oh, I see. So distracted is cleared when I complete it with 2 medical, or it's activated by a threat die. Okay, let me double check on that. Special threats. This rulebook is terrible, to be honest. So I don't know where that is. Immediately press a crew. This tune is available until this threat is activated or completed. Until this threat is activated or completed. Okay, got it. Fine. No problem. I don't know if I already rolled for it, but I think I just got a 3. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's keep going. I lost my place. I super lost my place. I think I'm starting a new round. Ooh, wow. I'm doing that to change this to this. That's done. And then with this last one, I'm not doing a thing because it doesn't do anything by itself. I will draw a new one. I will put it there. I roll this die. It's a 6. Starting from the top, this one hits. -3 hull. You take it from the shield first. And then this one hits. -2 hull. 1, 2. And that is that. All right. I'm going to finish this rescuing of the soldier. I'm going to change 2 dice into the tactical dice. And I'll put them here. That gives me a total of 3 lasers. 1, 2, 3 for the lasers. Then I draw a new one. Nothing happens. And then I roll for this. It's a 3. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Got it. All right, new thing. Robot Uprising. That's going to go there. And then this goes there. Right, so so just like the other one there, the Robot Uprising, if I nuke it with this, it doesn't happen. If it does trigger, it sends a unit to my infirmary, then it goes away. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. Like I was just told. So let's double check it. It's not here. Okay. All right, it's okay too. Where was I? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that guy. And I have nothing to do with this one. Draw a new one. It's an assault cruiser. I will roll this. 4. Assault cruiser happens. That is 2 hull taken. And then the flagship happens. That's 3 hull. Boom, boom, boom. And I am suddenly in trouble. I probably should have used that rescue soldier to get rid of those shields. But, you know, what can you do? I'll use it now. There we go. So the rescue soldier is going to let me re-roll all of these. Rolled this turn. There it is. Much better. Alright, this is a great roll, actually. I'll be using these 3 lasers. The first one's 1, 2, 3... Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for these 2, I'll repair the hull. So the first one's +1. And then just like lasers, 1, 2 on top of that. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'll draw a new one. And I'll roll. It's a 6. -2 hull. Boop. Right there. Oh, no. Draw a new card. Interceptor at 3 here. Alright, and then I really need the hull point. So I'll do this. 1, 2, 3. And then for this one, it doesn't work for anything. So there we go. I'll draw a new one. Hijackers. Goes there. And then I roll that. A 3. No, no. -1 hull. 3, 3. And this one did happen. So send that unit to the infirmary. And then it goes away. I'm guessing that's how that goes. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're telling me the ones over here, the outer threats, not the inner... I mean, the inner threats, not the outer threats. If they trigger, they're gone. So the Robot Uprising, once it sets a unit to my infirmary, then I get rid of it. This is not one of the ones... Oops. This is not one of the ones that's specified in the back of the rulebook. When I reviewed this as like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks, there was a lot of looking up rules online. The rule book is rough. I'm going to assume it does go away. And you tell me, otherwise I'll bring it back. But I don't know. I don't think I need to bring it back. I'm getting what I would call getting whooped. All right. All of a sudden, things aren't looking so good. Alright, I'm going to use this one to change this die to shields. I'm going to recharge the shields. And I'm going to use this one here to give myself 1 point of hull. Then I will draw a new one. it's a boarding party. I'll put it over here. And I will roll. It's a 6. Nothing, 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 nothing. This one -2 hull. And they come from the shields first. Alright. That's what I got. Fine. I think. Yeah. Ugh, this is bad. Yeah. Oh, see, there's a lot of choices here. I could use this to turn one of these 2 lasers into shields, recharge my shields a little bit all the way back up. I could also just use one of these 2 lasers to get rid of this boarding party straight out. But then that die goes to the infirmary and I don't have it. I can also use one laser, which I think is what I might do. I'm going to use this laser to knock this out. Goes to the infirmary, I get rid of the card. Then I'm going to use this die to change this into medical. And then I'm going to use medical to return all the units from the infirmary. I'm going to go with that plan. Then we draw a new one. This is one of the special Ouroboros ones, the big bad. Then I roll 2. No! Solar shields go off. -5 hull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's gone. 2, no. 2, -1. 2, 2, no. Alright, next round. Okay. I will definitely recharge my shields. And I will get rid of the hijackers. And I will smack one of these. Bloop. Like that. Alright, draw a new one. It's an interceptor. I'll put it there. I'll roll for it. It's a 2. -1 hull. -1 hull. Nothing, nothing. I'll get these back. Alright, I got 2 of these. So the first one there, we'll bring out some raiders. And then this one will just sit there. And then with these 2, I'm going to repair the hull for 1. Kick up my shields. And just hope for the best. Assault cruiser way up here. That is a 2. Nothing. -1 hull. -1 hull. 2, 2, 2. That's it. Alright. One of these. Ah, we're talking. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I can work with this. 3. Yeah, sure. Oh, terrible. Terrible. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my hull is back up. This commander die on its own isn't going to do anything. I will draw a new one. Pandemic. Send a unit to the infirmary, or I can just stop it with one of those faces. And I will roll. Great. So Pandemic does hit. Very apropos game. Send a unit to the infirmary. Fine. And then this is gone. Let me double check that this is all going okay. I'm still resolving all these, so I'll make my way down those. Yeah, my camera's shaking just because of my setup at home. I'm trying not to have it shake, but... Alright, I believe it stays in play, but I could be playing wrong. Okay, let's see. Hello, all. Hello. Da-da-da-da-da. Again, I'm just taking a moment to make sure I'm catching up on comments. Alright, good. Sounds good. Let's keep going. 1. A 1 on here gives me -1 hull. 1 on here, -1 hull. 1, 1, 1, nothing, done. I'm getting, not that one, these back, and I'm rolling. That one goes there. I draw a new card. It's an orbital cannon. That sounds good. And then these two. I will do that to return this from the infirmary. I will do that to not do anything else, actually, because that already cleared. So this one's unassigned. I draw a new one. It's a bounty ship, and I will roll. It's a 2. Nothing. Destroy all shields, -1 hull. Well, guess what, buddy? Joke's on you. I already had no shields. -1 hull. -1 hull. 2, nothing, 2, nothing, 2, nothing, 2, nothing. Now is when things turn around. Probably not. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so this is definitely recharging the shields. That's the very first thing. I'm going to use this die to change this into some military. And I'm going to use this die to change this into some military. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laser hits. This one cannot be hit unless it is the only threat. So I might as well just ignore that guy for a while. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what I'm going to do. Then I draw a new one. It's a strike bomber, and then I roll. It's a 3. Nothing. Nothing. -1 hull. -1 hull. 3, 3. It says -2 hull. Cannot be damaged unless it's the only threat. Fine. So 1, 2. Takes out the shields. I'm hopefully starting to turn it around. Maybe not. 2 of these go up here. I'm going to... Jeez. Let's see. I can change something into anything else. I'll make this shields so that I can recharge the shields. I will repair my hull by 1 point. And I will use this one to release one of these guys. Alright. Flip over a new one. Space Pirates. Nobody expects the Space Pirates. It's a 6. Nothing, 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 nothing. -2 hull. And nothing. There you well. Hey, I'm alive so far, guys. Okay, there it is. 2 of those. See, that's how you do it. Invaders. It's a space invader. Trying to take all my dives away. Send a unit to the infirmary. Great. Okay, I got these. I'll do that to heal that by 1. I will recharge my shields, and I will put something in stasis. One of these guys. They're likely to hit. It's a 5. -2 hull. Nothing. Nothing because it's in stasis. -1 hull. 5, 5, 5. No, that's it. Come back. Come back. Come back. Alright. Interesting. I'm just going to have to stasis everybody this round. Shields. Bloop. These guys don't do anything for me right now. There's nowhere to assign them, so it's just about the stasis then. Oh boy. Let's stop you, and you, and you. Draw a new one. Nothing happens. Hooray! It's a 2. So obviously nothing. Destroy all shields, -1 hull. Oh, maybe I should have done that one. Nothing, nothing. 2, -1 hull. Send a unit to the infirmary. Nothing, nothing. And this one would have happened first, actually. So, that also goes to the infirmary. Oh, not a good turn. Not a good turn at all. That was nasty. And again, I don't know if these are self-nuking or not. But I'll look it up. I don't think I was playing that they were self-nuking, but one of the comments over here was sort of led me to believe that that was the deal. So let's take a look, shall we? All right, so crew can be assigned to a threat, even if it wouldn't be complete. Da da da. That's just about the different ships. I guess this is taking longer than I thought, so I'm definitely only playing this once. I guess it sticks around. Is that right, guys? For those of you that know the game well, the invaders, they'll stick around after they hit me. I have to get rid of it by throwing the 2 tactical dice at it, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So it sticks around. Got it. So that was it. That was the end of one turn. Let's do it. Oh my. Oh my. All right, great. I will go here. I will make this medical. I will send this to medical to release these. I will draw a new one. Comms are offline. I may not assign leadership or commander dice. Great. And then I roll. A 5. -2 hull. This might be it. 5. 5 is -1. 5 is -1. No 5, no 5, no 5. I'm still good. I am almost dead. I'm 1 tick away from dead. But I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. And I'm still coming up short. Okay, good. Time warp. All threats recover 1 health. Okay. I can't assign these. I guess I would just recharge my shields and hope for the best. Like a dork. Mercenary. That's not going to happen. If no threats activated this round, -2 hull. Yeah, I don't have to worry about you, buddy. Something's going to activate. Don't you worry about that. I'll put you right there. You're going to help me. Right there. Floating above everybody else. That's a 2. So this, all threats recover 1 health. These guys can, these guys can't, nobody can. 2, send a unit to the infirmary. And this one, nothing. This one, destroy all shields. -1 hull. No, Captain! That's him freezing in space, by the way. Floating through space. Dead. Dead. Alright, I'm dead. I died, guys. Flaming wreck is right, Luke. I told you guys to help me cheat by getting rid of some of these. You were like, no, follow the rules. No, you should do it correctly. This is garbage. You guys aren't on my team. What is this? Ugh. Guys. I could have been a contender. I'm mixing all my movie metaphors. Alright, I'll show you briefly a couple of the other ships if you guys want to see it. I don't have time for a whole other game, but I'll show you. Because I'm a space invader. Something new. The cards I set aside, by the way, these that were over here. Once all 6 show up, like I said, they all 6 come on the board, and they're like some big boss. Really nasty stuff. All right, let's see what we've got. So this is kind of the one they tell you to start with. It's pretty straightforward. See, the ones I remember still. I played all of these. This guy's a big hitter. This was fun. This guy's got some serious guns. So he's got, all the same stuff. Recharge the shields. The captain one, the commander one's cool on here because it just lets you copy another crew die. So this one itself becomes something else. That's cool. Repairing the hull here. Performing a scan lets you look at some upcoming cards on top of the deck. And then this is good and very tactical. If you put one of the medical dice out there, it lets you either, again, return the infirmary, or you can re-roll all the available units, which is really nice. Very powerful. And then the military stuff, tactical stuff, is you can launch rockets. Each one is 2 damage, but you can't split it up. Or this is like this. You can do a delay tactic over here with the quantum cannon, where you hit it with both of these and just shuffle a card back into the deck. That one's, you use if you're really in a pickle, but you're just sort of delaying the inevitable at that point, I guess. I really like this one's cool. And then, of course, you can see also that the shields and the hull are very different. So a single die here gets you all of that back. It's really cool. Alright, let's see what other ones. This is the hardest one, I think. The drone one, right? No, this one's the hardest one. This is the weirdest one. Like a flying saucer type deal here. Yeah, and this one, when you do, it's got the recharge of shields. Equilibrium here lets you even out these 2 things. The shields and the hull. That's interesting. The repair hull is nice, and then you've got this which returns everything to the infirmary. The weirdness comes in the commander and the tactical dice, because when you put out a commander die, the override ability, if I'm not mistaken, basically lets you then take this and put it in one of these spots. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. You see like the pips printed on there, and based on what it is, you are going to is that right? Command the override bit. Who is this guy? This guy. Yeah, no, it ignores it, right. So the override lets you ignore, say, 5s. If I rolled another commander, I could ignore also 3s. So when that die comes up, I'm going to ignore those faces. The attack is based on crew types, and that's all up here. That's right, that's right. So, yeah, it's neat. It's just sort of interesting and weird. The crew types you assign go here and here. So if I roll this, boop, and I put that there, then my attack for this turn would be 2 damage, because of this one, as it says there, and then complete an internal threat. Those are the ones over here with this one. So, extremely tactical. Lots to think about. Kind of like, how do I tackle, like, for me, I would have wanted to make sure I'm locking these over, either these or these over here, so that when I trigger an attack, I'm doing 2 damage, or I'm doing 3 damage to a single threat. That's what I needed. I needed to clear this, right? So this is neat. It's very different, and all the ships do play in their own interesting way. And then there's only one more. It's also interesting to see that these have shorter threat tracks, by the way. Just 2 of these, boom, you get another one. So that also increases the tempo quite a bit. But yeah, it's neat. Again, if you haven't seen me talk about this in my review, go check that out. That went up last week. I gave the game a good review, as in a positive review. I enjoy it. And so yeah, go check that out if you want to know a little bit more. That's pretty much all she wrote. Let's switch up here. Let me check the comments, see what's going on, and then I am out of here. I did roll badly. You are right. You are certainly right. All right, Luke, you go ahead and get your copy out and have fun with it, man. Let me know how you did later on, buddy. I'm sure you did better. You will do better than I just did. That's for sure. Yes, Eric, I'm sorry, man. The game, I think, is hard to find, unfortunately. Is there still a print and play for this? I don't know. I know this is originally a print and play. So I wonder if it's something you can still find in that form. But I don't know. The other one launches the D-6 shuttles. That's right, Chicago Twilight. Yeah, so they float out there in front of the ship and do stuff for you. It's a little more hands-off. That one ship feels a little more hands-off, so it's tricky. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Rick, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for spending a little bit of your weekends with me. That's very nice. Yeah, thanks for tuning in and just watching me chuck some dice terribly. I'm out of here, folks. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.